Hi guys, it's Simon here. I realise that my schedule's gone out the window again this week, so I'm really sorry about that. But I'm going to try over the course of this weekend to catch up on as many things as I can. So try and bear with me, okay? Now, I was initially meant to start off by doing a Hump Day Hopkins rehash, but given my computer's decided it hates Katie Hopkins and won't load the tweets properly, I've got to use the iPad that has to go to my dad soon. So this will essentially be the last few sets of videos that actually have it in there. So hopefully we'll all say bye-bye in a nice way. So I'm going to start it off by doing something new called the Trending Takeover. Now, what you'll tend to find with my videos is that I'm uploading reactions of the past, and I'm letting the brand new stuff that's coming out now eclipse it. So the Trending Takeover is essentially the segment where I pick out something that I've been meaning to do for this week and then do it, rather than having to wait until I've buffered everything through. Okay, so this one, I found a How Katie Hopkins Are You thing to do on the Sun Nation website, and I think there's another one directly under there, so we'll compare the two and see how we go. So, let's see what will happen. I'm going in now. I've just hit that. It's got two Play Now things you have to hit. Alright, here we go. Are fat people lazy? Yes, anyone can lose weight if they want to, or no, it's a medical issue. I'm honestly mixed on this. I think that if you do shove half the fridge in your face, you do need to exercise it off to prevent weight from gaining, but at some times as well, I feel as though when you do have such cases as like arthritis or obesity, then it's going to be a problem. And I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but one of my relatives is, well, for the term, rather large in the chest area. So I don't want to burn bridges that way. Because believe me, I still want to keep up my family ties. I don't want to just disregard people, or especially my family, because I know it'll come back and bite me on the ass later. So although it's going to hurt, I'm going to say yes. What's next? Do you like sex outdoors? How am I supposed to answer this? Oh no, keep it in the bedroom, or yes, I like doing it in fields. Who even wants to do it in a field? I know Katie has, but still, wouldn't it be uncomfortable? For just the point of trying to at least be courteous, I'm going to say keep it in the bedroom. What are your views on ginger babies? Super cute or much harder to love? Ed Sheeran's ginger, so I'm going to go for super cute. Look what happened to him. What do you think of breastfeeding in public? Unacceptable and inconsiderate, or perfectly normal? I honestly think it's perfectly normal. People who are whinging about Jackie O literally like breastfeeding in public when she had her kid. Really? You're gonna go that far? Okay. Is it better to be loved or despised? Despised, it's much more fun, or loved, obviously. I'm someone who's generally more big on their emotions, so I'm gonna go for loved, obviously. Do you like the names Tyler, Chardonnay, or Chantel? They sound nice. Ugh, no, they're horrible. I don't specifically like Tyler Lockwood from The Vampire Diaries. You can probably go through my reasonings a bit later on, because there's got to be something made about that. Or maybe there might not be, because Michael's now left the show. The only reason why you would be naming your child Chardonnay is if you have a drinking problem. And that's something I'm going to say up front. Chantel, like Chantel Houghton from Celebrity Big Brother. I think she's a nice girl. Given of my dislike of the Tyler Lockwood thing, and then the alcohol problem, I'm gonna go for, no, they're horrible. It's really mean, but sorry if anyone's watching who's called Tyler Chardonnay or Chantel. Sorry. Should we pay for treatments for alcoholics? No, let them keep drinking, or yes, they need our help. I'm gonna go for yes, because I don't want people to drink themselves into a stupor. Should fat people pay more for plane fares? Okay, I need to not laugh because I do think that I might have cramps or something from eating too much today. So every time I kind of lurch forward to laugh, it's causing a pain. So I need to keep that composed. Okay. No, it should be 1 ticket for 1 seat, or yes, it's only fair on thin people. I'd say no, it should be 1 ticket for 1 seat. In that being, if you're taking up more than 1 seat, you're going to have to pay for those extra tickets. So we've got the last one. Kelly Osbourne. I love how in the background it's got like the Australia's Next Top Model logo because she judged the show. Well, guest judged anyway. Kelly Osbourne. A purple-headed dwarf, or she seems nice? Given that she's ruthlessly critiqued people on Fashion Police relentlessly and only saw the error of her ways due to the Zendaya incident, I'm gonna go a purple-haired dwarf. People on benefits are just work-shy scroungers. Given that I watched Struggle Street a couple of weeks ago, I'm gonna go with no, that's not fair. How Hopkins am I? Not very, if you can gauge the... Ah, okay. You got 30%. You're a bit like, little bit like Hopkins. Well, this is good, I think. I mean, at least I'm not going to get hordes of haters at my door that I have to install a police alarm. Sorry, Katie. So at least I've got that safe future ahead of me. So the Sun Nation thinks I'm a little bit like her. Now let's see what the Telegraph thinks. I think it'll actually be better if I just pull my chair in and park myself here. Because if I bend down, I'm feeling like it's really constricting. Okay. Please tell me that the site at least loads. I don't want to sign up for your newsletter, I want your thing to load. Playbuzz has shit loading when it comes to old iPads. Especially ones that have been broken. She's choking a mannequin. This potentially explains why its head is missing, so let's move on. You believe overweight people need to exercise more and have a balanced diet, are too fat to work, or are denied equal opportunities at work? I'm gonna go need to exercise more and have a balanced diet. You think breastfeeding mothers should be free to breed, shouldn't worry about what people think, or shouldn't do it in public? I have to think about that one because there's wording that I nearly hit, or was nearly considering hitting. I'm gonna go for shouldn't worry about what people think. You think Kardashian is just a large bottom, is beautiful and talented, or should leave us all in peace? This could be a trick question, you know. Oh god, that's not good. I should not lurch forwards. I'll try and pull my chair in so I don't get lost from the camera. Okay. Even though it'll be a sin to say, I'm going to say beautiful and talented because people tend to come on her for not being talented. But prior to the show, she was running a boutique with her sister, I think it was Chloe, running a boutique. And believe me, being a business person is not an easy feat. Just ask Katie Hopkins or Louisa Zisman or any competitor on The Apprentice, but Katie and Louisa are the only two that I remember very well. Other than Z from Louisa's series. But that's for other reasons. So let's move on. I'll go with is beautiful and talented. You're about to get in an argument, so you do all you can to provoke your target, talk through your problems, or leave the room. I would say talk through my problems. Although sometimes I can really explode if pushed. Okay, you think celebrities with tattoos are stylish, you don't care, bad role models. You know what, Demi Lovato's tattoos are actually quite good and tell a meaning, so I'm gonna stay stylish. You think ginger children are harder to love, cute, meh. I'm gonna go for cute. I'm absolutely nothing like this woman. Oh dear. Great. You think the name Tyler is great, a bit lower class, or awful? I'm gonna say a bit lower class because I don't want to be mean to every single Tyler in the world. Okay. Who are you voting for in the general election? Green Party, Conservatives, or Labour? I think the Conservatives made it in, right? Because she was talking about Labour and how they were looking for a Tony Blair lookalike. So I'm gonna go for Greens. Yeah, I know. I'm a hippie. Dude, communicate with nature, dude. And things like that. I'm not that type of person. I swear. Okay? What is your reaction to being fired by Sir Alan Sugar? Thank him for the opportunity, storm out of the room, insult his choice of tie. Is there an option for I don't give a fuck because I think Alan Sugar's a pompous dipshit? Because I'd be hitting that one at this point. But, you know what, you have to be respectful, so I would thank him. You would like to be remembered as a professional troll, the biggest bitch in England, or a very nice person? A very nice person, actually, because I have kind of gone through a lot in my life, and things do stretch over personal, like bullying and family medical issues that have also popped in, so I want to be an advocate for people in the world who are currently going through tricky times and they're scared to say something or scared to do anything to try and make themselves feel better. And that's why I always think, if I at least get a like on a video, then I've at least inspired someone, or I've at least gotten someone that's liked it that much to show their appreciation, to show that they really like me. So that's kind of a really good thing to see when I've gone on the thing. When mentioning likes, my Fifth Harmony thing's bumped up to like incredible 96 views and 6 likes and 0 dislikes. I'm shocked and surprised that it got that much momentum. And one of the people in the comment section actually gave me a rundown of who was who in the video. So now I don't have to continually ask, is that one Ali? No, is that one Camilla? So now I don't have to ask that anymore. So I'll try and remember the name later on and I'll give a shout out later on. But I should hit right now a very nice person. So I'm not like Katie Hopkins, probably, according to the Telegraph. It says, congrats, you couldn't be more different. Well, at least that's a good thing. I mean, if we were all like the one person in the world, things would just be so damn boring. I mean, every one of us wants to be Frankie Doyle at least once, but imagine if everyone was like her. Life would just be so boring. You need a little bit of variety. You need a little bit of B. Smith. You need a little bit of Vinegar Tits. You need a little bit of Erica Davidson. You need a little bit of, dare I even say it, Joan Ferguson. So, that's pretty much done. I'm pretty much going to be remembered for good things in my life. No tea, no shade, by the way. So, I should get onto the other things I was going to do. So, I think next I may do one where I look at things that I really want my fans to pay attention to. So, I think I'll film that one next, and I think there's a nice little horror surprise in here for me, at 10:23 in the evening, so that will be very nice for me. So, I'm signing off for now, and there's really nothing else left to say other than bye guys, see ya.